Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and episode 6 of the Sunderland project, and today we have the Barclays Premier League match against Middlesbrough, the Weirties derby, and it's a big one. Before we get into things, let's have a look at the January transfer business. I alluded to the Kiyakov situation in the last episode, and he finally went for 3 million. I know he's worth a lot more than that. But, I thought I'd rather get some money in for him than just hang on to a player that doesn't want to be there and lose him for free in the summer. And Lee Cattermole went for 7.5 million, could reach up to 9.5. He is a good player, but he said he wanted a new challenge and wanted to join Stoke for some reason. So I thought, right, you can go. And then, on the ins, we've actually signed 5 players. This guy for the future, Tosin Adebayo. He's a 19-year-old centre-back from Manchester City. He's actually good enough to get into the first team already, but we'll give him his sort of study time in the under-23s, maybe bring him up next season once John O'Shea's gone. We also brought in Tyrone Mings, 23 years old, obviously left back. He's got good potential. 700k, I thought that was a bargain too good to turn down. We then signed Peter Crouch, just as a backup striker. At the time, Anichibid got injured, and we just needed a quick guy to bring in and just try and grab a couple of goals if he could. But since then, we've brought in Lewis Graben, 29 years old. He's come in a good backup to Jermaine Defoe. Obviously, he scored 7 goals in 10 games for Bournemouth this season. He hasn't actually played for us in the Premier League yet, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when he does. And Dimitar Berbatov, we've brought him in for 600k. He's had 3 appearances. He's done alright when he's come on. But it's going to be difficult to figure these guys into the team. It is settled looking at the last few matches since the last episode, which was the 2-1 defeat against West Brom. You can see it's been very, very up and down. We've only had a couple of victories, and one of them was in the Cup. So we beat Stoke 3-1, Defoe, Khazri and Malumbu getting on the score sheet. We then drew 1-1 with Hull City, Mabokani getting a late on goal there. Januzaj getting our goal. We then lost 4-0 to Man United, less say about that the better. Drew 1-1 with Everton, and then lost 2-1 to Everton in the FA Cup. We then lost 3-2 to Arsenal, but it was a very good performance from us, I thought, and Jermaine Defoe played particularly well. We then drew 2-2 with Bournemouth, Defoe getting 2 goals, but we actually dropped into the relegation zone after this Arsenal match, and the board said, you need an improvement within a month, and we've shown improvement. 2-2 against Bournemouth, obviously, but we should have probably won that match. And then we beat Watford 1-0, Khazri getting the only goal there, and most recently we drew 2-2 with Stoke, yet another match we could and possibly should have won. But what does that mean for the Premier League table? Well, slightly flatters us, but we're in 12th place, but look at how close it is here. We're on 30 points, the team at the bottom is on 25. It is going to be very, very close. A huge, huge game today against Middlesbrough, because if they win, that closes the gap up even more. So they can get within 2 points of us today, but we need to try and get that victory and push on up the league, and would possibly go level on points with Leicester, and we'll creep closer and closer towards that 40-point mark. That'll see us hopefully safe. Squad performances then, before we get into things. Top goal scorer remains Jermaine Defoe on 16 goals. Khazri's got 7 and Januzaj 5. Top assists is Khazri, Januzaj and Van Aanholt with 5. Top average rating is Papi Jiblabodge, no idea. Jibolji, something like that. But 7.17 average rating. So let's have a look at the chosen 11 for today. Then we've got Vito Minone in goal. We have Donald Love, Papi whoever, Jason Denayer and Patrick Van Aanholt in defence. Malumbu, Rodwell, Larson, Januzaj and Khazri will start behind Jermaine Defoe up front. Quite a few injuries in the squad at the moment. Luckily not first team players. Manquillo's suspended, unfortunately. But what I have enjoyed looking at, I know it's taken a while to get into things, but It's team report screen. You can look at the stats, and I noticed with the goalkeepers that Manone has kept 4 in 10 clean sheets, and Jordan Pickford 1 in 22. So that's just a good screen to get a bit of a sort of roundup on how your players are doing, compared to what they should be doing, and that really help you. And I've found that we've been playing a lot better in recent weeks once I've been sort of looking at the players that have been playing well. That's a good cross by his Rodwell. Now Larson, good save. Looking at the players who can do well, or have been doing well, and it's a good way to pick your teams. Defoe just wide, but we've got off to a bright start here against Middlesbrough. It is a huge fixture. We're pretty much consigning them to relegation if we beat them today. I think we beat them in the reverse fixture, so we should be looking to win it, but it is going to be difficult. Obviously Middlesbrough have got some very good players, and can we get there? And we've got a couple of players, in the squad that wouldn't usually be there, like Rodwell and Love. So we'll have to see how that goes. Maybe bring Lewis Graben on and hope he can grab a goal at some point. Into the middle. Malumbu should have scored. There was a flick on there. Don't know who it was, but it was very good and should have been a goal. Now here's Negredo, well wide. Be curious to see how many goals he's actually scored this season for Middlesbrough. On the game, of course. I know he scored a couple in real life. Piatti, Negredo, Piatti, Gaston Ramirez. Once Southampton's record signing, I believe. Don't think he is now. It's away. Nope. Now Malumbu, Rodwell, Malumbu, Larson. Oh. Now then here's Ramirez. Rodwell gets there. Here's Khazri. That's forward to Defoe. It was a good ball, but he was just boxed in by the infinite defenders around him there. Piatti. Oh, good save by Manone there. From Negredo's shot. It's looking good at the top of the table. The beloved Arsenal leading by 2 points over Man United. I'm sure Jamie, you'll be happy with that. Not. Here's a good tackle now. Van Aanholt. Now then. Could do with getting a tackle in here. Khazri. Malumbu, Larson, Rodwell. Malumbu, Rodwell. Defoe, good save. Pappy. Oh, Rodwell just over the bar, unlucky. Yeah, so Januzaj not playing well. So I think a move we've employed quite a lot is putting like sort of Borini on the side and then bringing it on said striker, but we're going to bring on Lewis Graben, see if he can grab us a goal. Defoe's been a little bit disappointing so far. Obviously he's been dangerous but just hasn't took his chances, so he has Love though. Now then, Deroon, Alione, Clayton, Deroon, well wide, but Middlesbrough do look the better team at the moment. Now then, we haven't really got any sort of game changers anywhere, do we? Bring on Stephen Pienaar and swap them two round, see what that does. So move Wabi Khazri into the middle. Here's Graben. Oh, that was a chance. That was a beautiful ball. I don't know who it was by, but it was a big chance. Missed. Here's Pienaar. Khazri, Pienaar again. Khazri, good save. So a couple of chances there. And, well, we're going to demand a bit more from them. And see if we can go for it in this final 5 minutes. I'm going to go attacking. I think I've left it a bit late to be doing this, but we'll try it. Move him forward to box. Move Borini, Pino up front. Swap them two around maybe. Yeah. Play him as that. No, play him as that. There we go. Let's go. Can we get a goal here? I highly doubt it. That's going to be full time, I think. And still, no victory in a live com. This is the sort of game that we should be winning against Middlesbrough, but we just edge further away from the drop zone. We're now 5 points clear with 9 games to go. But whether that'll be enough, I really don't know. Roberto Martinez spotted. Cool. So when I'm going to come back, it'll probably be the end of the season against Burnley. I really don't know whether we're still going to be in the division or not by then. It's going to be tight, and you know, we haven't won the sort of games that we needed to win, and that's disappointing. You know, we've went on too many winless streaks this season. We are unbeaten in 4, but 3 of them have been draws, so we'll see how it goes. Swansea's going to be a tough game, and then we could potentially lose those 5, and that's going to be a big 3 games towards the end of the season: Southampton, Crystal Palace and Burnley. So I hope to see you guys for the Burnley game in the next episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Please leave a like down below if you did. You don't have to, of course, but it'll be love for me and for the channel. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.